don't confuse religion with God. That's a big mistake people make.
Yeah.
Religion is an institution created by man to serve the needs of men. When the Arabs invaded North Africa and conquered our northern territory, they had no mandate from God to do that. When the Europeans took Christianity and used it to justify the transatlantic slave trade, they had no mandate from God to do that. So we have to recognize religion is an institution that is separate from the Almighty Creator. Religion purports to be about helping you build a relationship with the Almighty Creator, but there's no greater mistake you can ever make than to confuse a man-made institution with the Almighty God.
Now, this is Umar Johnson. I'm sure everybody knows who Umar Johnson is. What he's saying is totally correct. And that is the dilemma when I'm on the streets teaching as a Hebrew Israelite, and just the understanding that we have as far as what the Bible is and what religion is, and how the religion of Christianity is separate from the scriptures. And a lot of people don't know how to separate the two. And I understand why. I understand that, there's a lot of misinformation and there's a lot of lack of knowledge when it comes to understanding that religions are man-made. And he made some good examples like Islam, of course, Christianity being the biggest. And religions they're man-made. They serve a purpose for men. They are teachings or doctrines that people have used, and the doctrine that Black people in general, Black Christians in general have followed, it has been to our detriment. It is that religious institution of Christianity has told us that we should, love everybody, and we should forgive our oppressors. And if we get knocked upside the head, that we should just, forgive the person that just knocked us upside the head. A case in point is the shooting in with Dylan Roof when he went into that church and he unalived those Black people. You can check this on your own, that when they had the press conference, it might have been exactly the same day that day that it happened, with some of the families of the victims. I remember specifically there was someone that said that they forgave Dylan Roof that same day. And we're talking about hours after, this has happened, whereas the bodies of their loved ones ain't even cold yet, and they forgive them. And that's the institution of Christianity. And so people don't know how to separate the religion, which is false, which is not, like, people don't even know, like, when you actually start to actually read the Bible, you realize that the things that they do in church are not actually in the Bible. Like the way people act, behave, the things that they hold dear. For instance, Christians celebrate Christmas. Christians, celebrate all of the pagan holidays, which the Bible is against. So you have to understand that Christianity is a religion, man-made. The word, I think the root word is religio, which means to bind. And all of these, all of these religions do the same thing. All of these religions, they basically are there to control people. That's it, and that's all. And people are happy with that. People are okay with, living in that box and never thinking outside the side of the box. So what Umar is saying is, I agree with. Now I don't agree with being a Pan-African and, it's this global Blackness thing, because just history has told us that that's not how other Black groups feel about Black Americans. But what he's saying right here is on point, and people should understand that there is a difference from, following the Creator compared to following a religion that is man-made. All right.